Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the premium chess pieces sets for the Chessnut Pro. Here we have the weighted and more aesthetically created and carved chess pieces sets for the Chessnut Pro. We're going to take a look at this, unbox it, and we're going to compare them in both weight and in appearance to the original pieces that arrive when you purchase a Chessnut Pro. Also, if you would like to save 15% off during the Christmas season for this set, if you want, it's currently going for $250. If you want to get 15% off that order entirely, feel free to use the code CHESSU-C or the link in the description of the video to instantly save 15% off your entire order of any Chessnut product. Also, we are currently giving away 15 completely free of charge chess sets in collaboration with World Chess this Christmas season. On December 20th, I will be randomly drawing 15 winners and contacting them by email. If you would like a chance to win one of the 15 amazing chess sets, go ahead and either scan the QR code on the screen right now or use the link in the description of the video to enter. Fill in your information, put in your email address that you'd like me to contact you by if you were selected to be the winner, and you are automatically entered to win. Best of luck to everybody for entering the giveaway. All right, let's go into the other room and take a look at this chess pieces set. All right, here we've got the box of pieces. Let's crack this open and see what we got. A little bit airtight. And here we've got the pieces. Look at that. Foam cutouts for all of the pieces in here. Very nice. Let's look at a pair of kings here. They've got a very elaborate crown up here. It's fairly similar to the original pieces. So the pieces over here, these are all the pieces that originally come with the Chessnut Pro. And then the ones in here, these are the additional ones you can purchase. So here's a comparison of the two kings. The new pieces here, they have a much richer yellow color. So they look a little bit more like ivory to me. I like that. These ones are a little bit pale, and they do feel noticeably a little bit different in weight too. Even though this piece looks like it has more wood associated with it, it's still a lot lighter. And this one, less wood, but it's heavier. So again, all of these pieces are weighted, so that does make sense. And since we're looking at the kings right now, let's take a look at the weights. Got a little scale right here. So we'll put the king for the original set. Comes in at 25.5 grams. And the king for the premium set comes in at 32.5 grams. So there's a significant weight difference there. And then these are the two dark kings. So this is the original set. This is the premium. For the rest of this video, I'll have the premium on the right and I'll have the original on the left for easy comparison. Here we have the different woods. Very nice. They added a lot more detail to the top of the kings as I'm looking at these. Very nice. All right, we'll put those guys aside. Let's do the queens next. So they're about the same height. No, they're not. This one's taller. I got them level on the bottom here. Very nice. They all have a good shine to them. And the crowns, we can take a good look at those. We have a very well defined crown with this piece. And then this one is just not very defined. I'm very glad they made this new pieces set because it does look a lot nicer. I like that. And then again, they do weigh differently. So let's put on the queen for the original set. Comes in at 27 grams exactly. And the new queen is essentially 33 grams. So again, there is a good weight difference there. And let's take a look at the white queen for each set. Okay, here you can really tell the difference in the color of the pieces. This one's a lot more pale, and then this one's got a nice yellow, kind of ivory look to it. There we have the crowns for comparison. And this queen on the right here is taller too. Very nice. There's less noticeable wood grains on these, on the white pieces, I am noticing. You can see it a little bit here on the base, but the black pieces really have nice wood grains. All right, next pieces, let's do the bishop next. I think that makes sense. Here we have the two pieces. So they went with a pretty significant design change for the bishops in the newer set here. They completely changed the top half of it. Look at that. The dot on top is so much bigger on this one. Kind of feels a little more classical, whereas this one's a little more of a modern take. I don't know. There's a lot of chess sets out there, so I guess for this one it's just kind of personal preference. But we can see all these wood grains. That is incredible. Look at that. Very nice. And again, all of these pieces, they've got a felt pad on the bottom, so they won't be scratching up your table or your board as you're playing. Let's do the weights for these. So for the original set, we have 17.5 grams. And for the new set, it is 27 grams. We have, and then white bishop for each one. Same design, but we can see the yellower color for the bishop here. They added a nice big slit right here. And there we have the bishops. Next up, we're going to the knights. All right. So here is the original knight, and here is the newer knight here. They went with a very similar design for the new knights. They're a little bit more defined. It's a little bit narrower, as you can see here. The new piece is a bit slimmer. But once again, because these ones are weighted, it does weigh more, even though it is comprised of less wood. But we can see very similar carving design for the knights. Chessnut does produce another premium set, which I hope to receive in a couple weeks from now. I'll make another video about those as well. And in that set, the knights are completely different. They've got a giant mane on them, and the ears are standing up a lot more pronounced than these. And I just kind of like the design of the knights without all these crazy teeth. In my opinion, these are not my favorite knights, I will be honest. But they're nice. They're nice. They definitely go with the set. They match. But I would prefer the knights for some other sets, perhaps with a bigger mane or just knights without the big teeth. But that's just me. Again, pretty much all chess pieces, there's a ton of personal preference involved. So whatever suits your likings, I think that is the set that you should end up going with at the end of the day. All right, I don't think we weighed these yet. So for the original set, we have 26.5 grams. And then for the new set, it's 28 grams. Very nice. Good information to know. Let's take a quick look at the white bishop, the white knights. Much more yellow wood here again, a little more pale, and probably the same weight, same design as one another, just this one's carved a little more carefully. We can see right here on the chest of the original knight, this dot is a little bit off-centered. It's kind of not straight, it's kind of turned like that. And then when we look at this knight, the carved dot is very centered. It's like they just take more time to carve these ones out. So there we have. I'm gonna weigh these just in case. I just want to see. Okay, so the white knight here is 18 grams and the new is 26. So there's a little bit of variation. Let's do the rooks. Rooks are the last major piece, and we have the pawns. So again, new piece right here. In my opinion, I really like this newer style here. I have a plastic set that's very similar to this, where they have the castle turrets. All of these turret pieces are standing up a lot taller, whereas this one is a more reserved format that they went with here. And then this one is just, it looks more bold, and I really like this design. I've always liked the plastic design that I had for this, and for plastic set, I'm talking about a completely different plastic chess set that I've had for years and I've used, and I really like that design, and it kind of looks like this, but obviously this one is nicer. I'm just looking at all the shine on this. These are very handsome rooks. Let's do a quick weigh-in, and then I want to see the dark rooks. Let's do a quick weigh-in here, and then I want to see the dark rooks. So the original rooks are 17 grams. The new rook is 24.4 grams. And then for the dark rook, since I got the weighing station out, this is the new rook, is 26.8 grams. And then the original rook is 15.8 grams. And then here we have, whoa, look at that wood grain on this newer piece. That's wild. There we have the turrets again. Felt on the bottom. And just a little bit different. I'm trying to see height. I think the one on my right here is a little bit taller. Just by a smidge. Very similar though. And last but absolutely not least, we've got the pawns. Pawns hold your game of chess together in so many ways. So, first thing I notice is this one is a little lighter. Interesting here with the dark wood. This is the original pieces. The original pieces, it's a darker wood in this case, but it is a little bit shorter. This one is like a marble. It's just very big. Very big head to the pawn here, and then this one is much smaller. And then the neck here is longer as well. So we have the pawns. Let's get their weight. So the original pawn is 9 grams, and the new pawn is a little bit under 14 grams, 13.85 grams for that. And let's look at the white pawn. There we have them. It's a little bit different in size. You can see the tops are a bit different in size when you show them like that. There are some wood grains, I can see them here, but they're certainly less pronounced than the dark pieces. You can kind of see them right there. And I'll toss these on the scale too, why not? 7.5 grams for that pawn, for the original pawn, and then 12.6 grams for the new pawn. A little bit of variation from piece to piece. But I am glad to see that all of the new pieces here are heavier. It's going to feel a lot better playing with this set. I've played a lot of games on the Chessnut Pro, and these pieces are all right. These original pieces, they're workable. They're perfectly fine to play with. it's just, when I go from my plastic set, which is triple weighted, and I play with these, they feel like plastic pieces more than wooden pieces. They're just very light. I think that's just a personal preference, but I do prefer these newer pieces. I like the style a little bit better. I like the color of the white pieces. I do wish that the knights in this new set were a different style than these ones, than the originals, because they look pretty much the same. And I would prefer something maybe with a bigger mane, or just an entirely different concept idea for it, I think would be really nice. I think that would be a great additional touch if Chessnut is watching this video, to do something a little bit different with the knights here. But again, that's just me, that's just one customer, and that's just my opinion. Okay, well, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I just wanted to compare the different pieces and show you in depth what the comparing and contrasting is for these pieces, share with you the weights of them. In an upcoming video, I will be using this new set of pieces here, and I'll be playing a full game on the Chessnut Pro in connection with chess.com. And then in a following video, I'll be doing the same video, but with eChess. So I want to show you how the board connects to both the chess.com website and also the eChess website, just so that I can hopefully clear up some things about how you connect the phone, the app to the board, Bluetooth and all that, and we'll see the relay speed between the moves between the board and online. Don't forget to enter into the giveaway. I should mention that. Giveaway closes on December 20th, so make sure you enter if you have not already. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.